Hi, Dan Ventura of the Boston Herald. We're here with Will Abbott. To these folks who say you have to specialize in one sport to get to the next level, you must be public enemy number one. Talk about what playing how three sports have helped you, in particular with lacrosse.
Well, you use all three sports and you use aspects of all three in every one that you're playing. Your footwork, your speed, your strength. You can use all your training, everything. It goes into everything. So it's easier to practice that way. You know what you're building into, and you know that you're not just specializing in one. That you can then put it into all three later on.
You're the MVP in football as a wide receiver, the MVP in hockey, yet your number one sport at the next level is going to be lacrosse. Why lacrosse over the other two sports for you?
Well, I love all three sports, but lacrosse has always been the sport that kind of my family's liked the most, and I spend the most time with it at home with my dad especially. He's always been on my back about lacrosse, and he's just my biggest supporter, so that's why I picked that one.
How long have you played lacrosse, and did you like it right away?
I've been playing since was around 5 years old. I liked it right away because my dad was my youth coach all the way through the years, so it was good to always have him there by my side and always help me out at home and everything too, not just practicing games. So I just loved it right from the start.
As far as the next level, you're going to Quinnipiac. What was it about Quinnipiac that sold you on the place?
It's a beautiful campus, beautiful area. Just the head coach was awesome. He was I could just tell he was going to be a great guy. Just a guy I wanted to spend 4 years with the second I met him, and I had to take the offer.
Great. Thanks so much. Here with Dan Norton, the head lacrosse coach here at Hopkington. Will is not your normal high school athlete. You know, you came in 4 years ago when he was there as a freshman. Could you tell he had special skills, and so what were they?
Yeah, you could tell right away. I mean, he was just a really competitive kid. I think that's what's made him get better. You know, every game, every season. He was one of our hardest workers in practice, and I think that's why where he is today.
One of the things people say around here is that he's gotten a lot of accolades, but doesn't act like it. Talk about him around the team.
I mean, right now I know the camera's not facing that way, but he's carrying the water down to practice. He's the last one to leave. He's shooting after practice. He's, just an awesome person. Comes from a great family and really supports all of our guys from, end of the bench on the freshman team to, guys that are at his level on the varsity.
As a lacrosse coach, what jumps out, to anyone who hasn't seen Will play?
I mean, just his first step quickness and his ability to use both hands and his ability to improve. He's one of our leaders in terms of, getting on film and asking questions, and he's not, he's definitely at a high level right now, but he knows that he can get to a higher level, and he needs to get to a higher level to compete at the next level.
Great. Thanks so much.